All right, so now just finishing up this example, we have the right angle triangle drawn. And again, you always use the resultant as your hypotenuse, okay? We got the triangle laid out, so now it's Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. 3 squared plus 1 squared equals your resultant squared. So 9, I guess I'll put it in that step. Resultant squared. So that's 10. So I'm doing a ton of steps here. If you can shorten that up, feel free. You can calculate square root of 10, or you can leave it as a decimal. It does not matter to me. All right, now we need to know an angle here. So like I said, it's always tan. I don't have to think about it. Tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. My reference angle is always with my starting point in the triangle. So that makes my side opposite. It makes that adjacent. So tan theta equals 1 over 3. Doing tan inverse, if I pull up my calculator, 1 divided by 3 equals inverse tan. I get 18.4 degrees. All right. And that's it. You're done. Therefore, resultant is root 10 units. And now your direction. So I started here and I went down 3. So I'm going to start with down. I then rotated this direction because I went this way. I rotated 18.4 degrees to the right. All right. If you were to use the other triangle, the angle would be different, but these two would be opposite. All right. So the triangle I'm talking about, if you would have made this triangle, your answer would have been right, and then 19 degrees. So it'd be about 61 degrees. Oops, it'd be down. Okay. So there's two possible answers. They're both correct. All right. Final example. The only difference with this one is what we call scalar multiples. So those vectors have been extended out, they've been made longer. Okay? So I see that I need to have 2 u's. So I'm going to start here, and I've got to go down 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go down 6 because I really want 2 of them. So I've got 1 u here, go down another 3, and I've got a u here. So there's my 2u. 3 v's, so I got to go up on an angle 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. And let's erase that 4. I don't want to go off the page because it's just annoying for you. So let's just say minus w, okay? Because I want to keep it on the page here. So that means that, remember, minus w, this vector is pointing this direction. Negative means we need to make it face the other direction. So it starts here, and it's going to go up to here. So there's my negative w. So all those vectors get added together, but the only thing we want is the resultant. From our starting point to our end point, that is the resultant, and that's what we're looking for. And that's it. So we could add 3, 5, 8 vectors. It all comes down to this right angle triangle in the end. All right? It's 2 units that way, 1 unit that way. We use Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 4. Oh, I don't want to skip steps. You can. All right, but I don't want to do it in the video to mess you up. 2 squared is 4, plus 1 is 5. Take the square root of both sides, and your resultant is root 5 units, or decimal. I don't care if you have decimals. All right, the angle, it's always tan, opposite over adjacent. The angle is always from your starting point, so that makes that the opposite and not the adjacent. So tan theta equals 1 over 2. Using your calculator, 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Inverse tan, and I get 26.6. So theta equals 26.6 degrees. So therefore, resultant is root 5 units. And I'm going to go direction from your starting point. I want right and then down. So right, 26.6 degrees down. And you're done. All right. So that's all you're practicing today is adding and subtracting the vectors. All right. If you have any problems, let me know. Good luck.